Director of Theater Inc., Newton North High School's Teaching and Working Theater. We appreciate you being with us tonight, and your support all year long helps our students do what they do. And without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to two guests that I have with me tonight, directors Kelsey and Miss Juliet Roll.
Hi, I'm Kelsey Fox.
And I'm Juliet Roll.
And we are the directors of Willie Russell's Blood Brothers.
At this time, we'd like to ask you to please silence all futuristic noise-making devices.
In the event of an emergency, exits are located here, here, and here. Please note that the closest exit may be behind you.
Don't spoil the show by adding your own soundtrack.
We also ask that you refrain from taking flash photography as it is disruptive to the performers.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy Blood Brothers.
So, did you hear the story of the Johnstone twins? As like each other as two new pins of one womb born on the self-same day, how one was kept and one given away. And did you never hear how the Johnstones died, never knowing that they shared one name till the day they died, when a mother cried, "My own dear sons lie slain"? And did you never hear of the mother so cruel there's a stone in place of her heart? Then bring her on, and come judge for yourselves how she came to play this part.
Once I had a husband, you know the sort of chap. I met him at a dance and now we came on with the chat.
I think you're a bleeding cracket.
He said me eyes were deep blue pools, me skin as soft as snow. He told me I was sexier than Marilyn Monroe. And we went dancing, and we went dancing. Then of course I found that I was 6 weeks overdue.
What?
We got married at the registry, and then we had a do. We all had Kelly salmon sandwiches, and how the ale did flow. They said the bride was lovelier than Marilyn Monroe.
And we went dancing. And we went dancing.
Then the baby came along, we called him
Darren Wade.
Then 3 months on, I found that I was in the club again. Shit. And though I still fancy dancing, me husband wouldn't go. But the wife he said was twice the size of Marilyn Monroe. No more dancing. No more dancing. By the time that I was 25, I looked like 42, with 7 hungry mouths to feed and 1 more nearly due. My husband, he walked out on me a month or 2 ago. The girl they say who looks a bit like Marilyn Monroe, and they go dancing, and they go dancing. Yes, they go dancing. Yes, they go dancing.
Listen, love, I'm up to here with hard luck stories. Now you owe me £3.17 and 4 pence, and either you pay up today, like now, or I'll be forced to cut off your deliveries.
I said, look, next week I'll be able to pay
Next
you.
week never arrives around here. I'd be a rich man if next week ever came.
Look, I got a job. I'll have money coming in next week and I'll be able to pay you, but you can't stop the milk. I need the milk. I'm pregnant.
Well, don't look at me, love. I might be a milkman, but it's got nothing to do with me. Now, you've been told, no money, no milk.
Ma'am, the baby's crying. He wants his bottle. Where's the milk? Hey, Mama, I'm on free lunches. All the other kids laugh at me.
Mother, there's nothing in the never bloody well,
Hey,
Ed.
don't swear, I've told you.
Mum, I can't sleep. I'm hungry. I'm starving.
Me too, Mama. I'm hungry, please.
Look. I know it's hard on all you kids, but try and get some sleep. Next week I'll be earning, we'll have loads of things to eat. We'll have ham and jam and spam and roast beefs, Yorkshire pudding, Battenberg cakes, mince and spuds, milkshake mix for the baby. When I bring home the dough, we'll live like kings, like bright young things, like Marilyn Monroe. And we'll go dancing, and we'll go dancing, and we'll go dancing, and
Hello, Mrs. J. How are you? Is the job working out all right for you?
it's great, thanks. It's such a lovely house. It's a pleasure to clean it.
Yes, it is a lovely house, isn't it? It's a pity it's so big, though. I'm finding it rather large at present.
Yeah, with Mr. Lyons being away and that. When does he come back, Mr. Lyons?
Oh, let's see. Well, the company sent him out for, it seems like, such a long time. They sent him out for 9 months, so he'll be back in 5 months' time.
You'll be glad when he's back, won't you? The house won't feel so empty then, will it?
Oh, well, actually, Mrs. J, we bought such a large house for the children. We thought children would come along.
Oh, but, you might still be able to.
No, it's just that, well, we've been trying for such a long time, and I wanted to adopt from Mr. Lyons. He said he wanted his own son, not somebody else's. Myself, I believe an adopted child can become one's own.
Mm-hmm. Yes. It's funny, though, isn't it? Here's you, can't have kids, and me, I just can't stop having them. My husband used to say that all we had to do was shake hands and I'd be in the club. Must have shook hands with me before he left. I'm having another one, you know.
Oh, I see.
Oh, no. But look, it'll be fine, Miss Lyons. See, having babies is like clockwork to me. I'm back and on my feet. I'm working the next day, you know. And if I have this one on the weekends, I won't even have to take one day off. I love this job, you know. We can just manage to get by now. Ah! What are you trying to do? Put the shoes on the table! You don't put shoes on the table, take them off! Miss Lyons, you don't put your shoes on the table, you never know what'll happen.
Oh, I see. You're superstitious.
No, you don't put new shoes on the table.
Look, go on with you. If it'll make you feel any better, I'll put them away.
There's shoes upon the table, and a joker in the pack. The salt's been spilled and a looking glass cracked. There's one lone magpie overhead,
I'm not superstitious.
the mother said.
I'm not superstitious.
The mother said. Hello.
Well, what are you doing here? The milk bill's not due till Thursday.
Actually, I've given up the milk round and gone into medicine. I'm your gynecologist. Okay, Mummy, let's have a little listen to the baby's ticker, shall we?
You know, I was dead worried about having another one, you know, Doctor. I didn't see how we were going to manage with another mouth to feed, but now I've got me a little job. It'll be okay. If I'm careful, we can just manage to scrape by, even with another mouth to feed.
Mouths, Mummy.
You what?
Plural, Mrs. Johnston. You're expecting twins, mouths to feed. Congratulations. And the next one, please, nurse.
Hello, Mrs. J. How are you? Mrs. J, is anything wrong?
We had it all worked out.
What's the matter?
We were just getting started.
Why don't you sit down?
You know, with one more baby we could have managed, but not with two. The welfare have already been on to me. They say I'm incapable of taking care of the kids I've already got. They say I should put some of them into care, but I won't. I love them. I love the bones of every one of them, and I'll even love these two when they come along. But, you know, like they say at the welfare, kids can't live on love alone.
Twins? You're expecting twins?
How quickly an idea planted can take root and grow into a plan. The thought conceived in this very room grew as surely as a seed in a mother's womb.
Give one to me. What? Give one of them to me.
Wait, give one to you?
Yes. Yes, when are you due?
When are you due? July. He said the beginning of July.
And my husband doesn't get back until the middle of July. He need never guess.
That's mad.
I know it is. It's mad, but it's perfect. Look, you're what, 4 months pregnant, and you're only just beginning to show. So I'm 4 months pregnant, and I'm only just beginning to show. Look, I could have got pregnant just before he went away, but I didn't want to tell him whilst he was away in case I miscarried. I didn't want to worry him. But when he arrives home, then I'll tell him that we were wrong and the doctors were wrong. I'll have a baby, our baby. It will work, Mrs. Johnston. It will.
You can't be serious.
What, you said yourself you had too many children already?
Yeah, but I don't know if I want to give one of them away.
Already the welfare have been on to you. With 2 more children, how can you possibly avoid some of them being put into care? Surely, Mrs. Johnston, it's better to give one child to me. Look, at least if the child is with me, you'd be able to see him every day as you came to work. Please, Mrs. Johnston, please.
Are you that desperate to have a baby?
Each day I look out from this window. I see him with his friends. I hear him call. I rush down, but as I fold my arms around him, he's gone. Was he ever there at all? I've dreamed of all the places I would take him, the games we'd play and the stories I would tell, the jokes we'd share, the clothing I would make him. I reach out, but as I do, he fades away.
My child was raised in a palace like this one, wouldn't have to worry where his next meal was coming from. His clothing would be supplied by George Henry Lee.
He'd have all his own toys and a garden to play in.
Couldn't make too much noise without the neighbors complaining.
Silver trays to take meals on,
a bike with both wheels on.
And he'd sleep every night in a bed of his own.
Wouldn't get into fights, he'd leave matches alone. And you'd never find him effing and blinding. And when he grew up, he could never be told to stand and queue up for hours on end at the door. He'd grow up to be a credit to me. would be able to see him every day, wouldn't I?
Of course.
And you would look after him, wouldn't you?
I'd keep him warm in the winter and cool when it shines. I'd pull out his splinters without making him cry. I'd always be there if his dream became a nightmare. My child, my child, my child. Oh, Mrs. Johnson, thank you! Oh, there's so much now. I'll have to buy bottles and baby clothes and knit and suffer from piles and all kinds of... Well, doesn't one suffer from piles when one's pregnant? And I'll have to buy a cot and... Help me with this, Mrs. Johnston. Is it in the right place? I want everything to look perfect before I go out shopping.
Wait, what are you going to the shops for? I do the shopping.
Oh, no. From now on, I do the shopping. I want everyone to know about my baby. Mrs. J, we must make this, a binding agreement.
In the name of Jesus, the thing was done. Now there's no going back for anyone. It's too late now for feeling torn. There's a pact been sealed. There's a deal been born.
What did we have to do that for?
Mrs. J, nobody must ever know. Therefore, we must have an agreement. A bargain. Right. I shan't be long. Bye.
How swiftly those who've made a pact can come to overlook the fact, or wish the reckoning be delayed. But a debt is a debt, and must be paid.
I'm sorry, love. The kids said you were at the hospital. They're lovely, aren't they? I'm sorry, love, especially at a time like this. But you're 12 weeks behind in your payments. I have got to do this, girl.
You shouldn't sign for the bloody stuff, missus, if you know you can't pay. You shouldn't bloody well sign.
Well, look, if you give me a couple of weeks' money, we can leave at it.
You shouldn't have bought all this stuff, should you? You knew you wouldn't be able to pay, didn't you?
When I went to the showroom, I only meant to come out with a couple of things, but, you know, when you're standing there, it all looks so nice, and you look at the catalogue, there's 6 months to pay, it seems years away, and you need a few things, so you sign.
Yeah. Well, you bloody well shouldn't.
I know I shouldn't, you soft get. I've spent me whole bleeding life knowing I shouldn't, but I do, so why don't you take a sudden wireless and get off?
Honest, love, I am sorry.
It's all right, lad. We're used to it. We're in the middle of our tea one night and they arrive at the table.
Well, as long as you can laugh about it, eh? That's the main thing, isn't it?
Yeah. Only mine until the time comes round to pay the bill. And I'm afraid what can't be paid must be returned. You never ever learn that nothing's yours on easy terms. Only for a time I must not learn to call you mine. Familiar eyes, that face, those eyes, make future plans that cannot be confirmed on borrowed time, on easy terms. Living on a never, never, constant as the changing weather never shows at the door, or the price I'll have to pay should we meet again, I will not recognize your name. You can be sure what's gone before will be concealed. Your friends will never learn that once we were on easy terms, living on the never, never, constant as the changing weather, never sure who's at the door or the price I'll have to pay.
They're born. You didn't notify me.
That's just because, couldn't I just keep them for a few more days, please? Please, they're a pair, they go together.
My husband is due back tomorrow, Mrs. Johnston. I must have my baby. We made an agreement. A bargain. You swore on the Bible.
All right. You better see which one you want.
Well,
No, please don't tell me. Just take him. Take him. Living on the never, never, constant as the changing weather, never sure who's at the door or the price I'll have to pay.
Thank you, Mrs. Johnston. Thank you. I'll see you next week.
No, I'm due back tomorrow.
I know, but why don't you come back next week? On full pay, of course.
What happened to the other twinny, Mummy? Where's the other twinny, Matt? He's gone, love. He's gone up to heaven. He's living with Jesus and the angels.
Well, what's it like there, ma'am? In heaven?
Oh, it's lovely, son. He'll have anything he wants. He'll be well looked after there.
Will he have his own bike?
Yeah, with both wheels on.
Why can't I have my own bike, eh?
We'll have a look in the catalogue, see what they're like in there, all right?
Mum, can I be interested in
Look, I told you, when I get home, I've got to go to work. Will you take him inside, please?
Yeah.
It's really coming out now, isn't he, Mr. Lyons? I bet you're dead proud of him.
Yes, I am. Aren't I, Edward? I'm very proud of Jennifer, too.
Oh, he's lovely, isn't he? I think he wants to be picked up.
No, Mrs. Johnston, he doesn't want to be picked up.
But he's gonna cry.
Oh, well, if he needs picking up, I shall pick him up, all right?
I just thought, I'm
yes,
sorry.
well, has the bathroom been done? Time is getting on.
Oh, all right.
Darling, don't be so hard on the woman. She just wanted to hold the baby.
I don't want her to hold the baby, Richard. It's just... Well, babies catch things very easily, Richard. I don't want the baby to catch anything.
All right. You know best.
It's just you don't see her as much as I do. Ever since the baby arrived, she's always fussing over him any chance she gets, and she's cooing and cuddling him as if she were his mother. She's always bothering him, Richard, always. Ever since the baby arrived, she ignores most of her work.
Look, it's just your little... It's this depression thing that happens when...
I'm not depressed, Richard. It's just that she makes me feel that... Richard, I think she should go.
And what'll you do for help in the house?
I'll find someone else, someone who doesn't spend all day fussing over the baby.
All right. You know best. The house is your domain. Look, Jen, I've got to go to work for an hour. So...
Well, can I have some cash, Richard?
Yeah, of course. How much?
I'll need about £50.
My God, what for?
There's lots of things to buy for the baby. I've got the nursery to sort out and all new cutlery to buy, and there's a ridiculous amount of things to do around the house.
All right, here.
Mrs. Johnston? Mrs. Johnston, could you come out here a moment, please?
Yes?
Sit down. Richard and I have been talking, and... Well, the thing is, we think it would be better if you left
Left where?
It's your work. Your work has deteriorated.
No, I work the way I've always worked.
Well, we're not satisfied.
What? What am I gonna do? How are we gonna live without me job?
Yes, we have thought of that.
Yes.
Well, it's rather a lot of money.
Fine. Okay, but if I'm leaving, I'm taking me son with me.
Oh, no, you're not taking Edward! My son, mine!
You said I could see him every day. Well, I will tell.
Oh, no, you'll tell no one because you gave your baby away. Don't you realize what a crime that is? You'll be locked up. You sold your baby.
No, I didn't. You told me. You said I could see him every day. Well, I will tell. I'll bring the police.
Oh, no, you won't. You'll tell no one. Because if you do, then you do know what will happen, don't you? You do know what they say about twins secretly parted?
What?
What? They say that if either twin learns he was once one of a pair, they shall both immediately die. It means, Mrs. Johnston, that you won't tell anyone about this, that these brothers shall be raised unaware of each other's existence. They shall be raised apart and never ever told what was once the truth. You won't tell anyone about this, Mrs. Johnston, because if you do, you will kill them!
Shoes upon the table and a spider's been killed. Someone broke the looking glass. A full moon shining and the salt's been spilled. You're walking on pavement cracks. Don't know what's gonna come to pass. Well, you know the devil's got your number. You know he's gonna find ya. You know he's right behind ya. He's staring through your windows, he's creeping down the hall. Ain't no point in clutching at your rosary. You're always gonna know what was done. Even if you shut your eyes, you still see that you sold a son. And you can't tell anyone, but you know the devil's got your number. You know he's gonna find ya. You know he's right behind ya. He's staring through your windows, he's creeping down the hall. Oh, you know the devil's got your number. He's gonna find ya. You know he's right behind ya. He's staring through your windows, he's knocking at your door. He's knocking at your door. He's knocking at your door.
Ma'am! Ma'am, we opened the bleeding door, what?
Mickey?
Ma'am!
Oh, it's Mickey.
Ma'am, why's the door bolted? Do you think it was the rent man? Ma'am, Sammy's robbed me other gun and that was me best one. Why does he always rob me best things off me?
You're the youngest, Mickey. You stopped him for Sammy when he was the youngest.
Ma'am, we're playing cops and robbers. They let me be a cop, ma'am. This morning we locked up 3,000 robbers.
Good.
Ma'am. You're dead. What's up, ma'am?
It's nothing, son. Now you go on and play. There's a good lad, but stay away from the hooligans at the rough ends.
We're near the other end, near the big houses in the park.
Mickey, come here.
What?
What did you say? Where have you been playing?
I'm sorry, I forgot.
What have I told you about playing up near there? Come here.
But it wasn't me fault,
Whose
honest.
fault was it then?
The robbers. They rode up that way. They were trying to escape.
Oh, don't you ever go up there again. Do you hear me?
Yeah. But you let that Sammy go up there.
Sammy is older than you.
But why does that...
Just shut up, never mind. Why? Just don't go up there. Now go out and play, but stay outside the front door where I can see you. Go on.
I wish it was our Sammy. Our Sammy's nearly 10. He's got 2 worms and a catapult, and he's built an underground den. But I'm not allowed to go in there. I have to stay by the gate, because me mum says I'm only 7, but I'm not. I'm nearly 8. I sometimes hate our Sammy. He rode me toy car, you know. Now the wheels are missing and the hubs broke off and the bleeding thing won't go. And he said when he took it, it was just like that, but it wasn't. It went dead straight. But you can't say nothing when they think you're 7 and you're not. You're nearly 8. Oh, but I wish I was a Sammy. You ought to see him spit straight in the eye from 20 yards, and every time I hit, he's allowed to play with matches, and he goes to bed dead late. I have to go to bed at 7, even though I'm nearly 8. But you know what, Sammy? You know what he sometimes does? He draws nudie women without arms or legs or even heads in the baths when we go swimming. I'm not allowed to go to the baths. Me mum says I have to wait because I might get drowned because I'm only 7, but I'm not. I'm nearly 8. You know what, Sammy? You know what he sometimes does? He wheezes through the letterbox of the house next door to us. I tried one night, but I had to stand on the crate because I couldn't reach the letterbox. But I will by the time I'm 8. Ooh. Mommy!
Hello.
Hi. I've seen you before.
Where? You were playing with some other boys near my house.
Do you live up by the park?
Yes, are you going to come up and play there again?
Well, I might do, but I'm not allowed.
Why?
Because me mum says.
Well, my mummy doesn't allow me to play down here, actually.
Give us the sweet.
All right.
What? Yeah, there. Can I have another one for us, Sammy?
Oh, yes, take as many as you like.
Are you soft?
I don't think so.
Round here, if you want a sweet, you have to ask about 20 million times. And you know what?
What?
Well, they still don't bleed and give you one.
Oh.
Sometimes a Sammy will give you sweet, but you have to be dead careful if a Sammy gives you sweet.
Why?
Because if a Sammy gives you sweet, he's usually weed on it first.
That sounds like super fun.
It is. If you're a Sammy.
Do you want to play?
I might do. But I'm not playing now because I'm pissed off.
Pissed off. Oh, you say smashing things. Do you know any more words like that?
Yeah, I know loads of words like that. Like, the F word.
Pardon?
The F word.
What does it mean?
I don't know. It sounds good though, doesn't it?
Fantastic. When I get home, I'll look it up in the dictionary.
In the what?
The dictionary. You do know what a dictionary is, don't you?
Of course I do. It's a thingy, isn't it?
It's a book that explains the meaning of
the
words.
The meaning of words, yeah. Yeah. Our Sammy will be here soon. I hope he's in a good mood. He's dead mean sometimes.
Why?
It's because he's got a plate in his head.
A plate? In his head?
Yeah. When we were little and me mum was out, Donna Marie was supposed to be looking after him, but he fell out the window and broke his head on the ground. So they rushed him to a hospital and put a plate in his head.
A plate? A dinner plate?
I don't think so. Because Sammy's head's really not that big.
Oh.
It must have been one of them little plates, like the ones you have bread off.
Oh, a side plate?
No, it's on the top.
And you can see it in his head.
Oh, ooh. I suppose if you looked under his hair.
Oh. You know the most smashing things. Will you be my best friend?
Yeah, if you want.
What's your name?
Michael Johnstone, but everyone calls me Mickey. What's yours?
Edward Lyons.
Do they call you Eddie?
No.
Well, I will.
Really?
Yeah. How old are you, Eddie?
You're 7 years old.
Oh, well, I'm older than you. I'm nearly 8.
Well, I'm nearly 8, really.
Well, when's your birthday?
July the 18th.
You joke? That's my birthday. No! We're born on the same day. That means we can be blood brothers. Do you want to be my blood brother, Eddie?
Oh, yes, please.
It hurts, you know. Kiss yours.
Ah!
Now this means that we're blood brothers, and that we always have to stand by each other, so say as I say. I promise to always protect my brother.
I promise to always protect my brother.
And stand by him.
And stand by him.
And share all my sweets with him. Hiya, Sammy.
Yes, a sweet.
I haven't got any.
Yes, you have. I gave you some for Sammy, remember?
You little Robin git.
I'm not. And anyway, you pinched me best gun.
It's last anyway. It only fires caps. I'm gonna get a real gun soon. I'm gonna get an air gun. Bang, 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 bang. What are you looking at?
That's Eddie. He lives up by the park.
He's a friggin' Porsche.
No, he's not. He's my best friend.
You're just soft. You're just soft little kids.
Where you going?
I'm going to do another burial. My worms have died again.
Oh, Sammy's having a funeral. Are you coming? Can we come, Sammy?
Look, they was alive and wriggling this morning, but by dinner time, they was dead.
Mickey, Mick.
Oh, is that Mummy?
Mum, this is my brother, Eddie.
What?
My blood brother, Eddie.
Eddie who?
Edward Lyons, Mrs. Johnson.
Eddie lives up by the hill, and he's my
Mickey,
best
get in the
friend.
house.
What?
Sammy and I, both of you get in.
But I don't have to. I'm older
I said
than
get
it.
in, the pair of you.
But I haven't done nothing. Fine. See you, Eddie. Sarah. Bye.
Sammy!
I'll get you.
Jesus, Sammy.
Mrs. Johnston, have I done something
Does
wrong?
your mother know you down here?
No.
And what would she say if she did know?
I think she'd be
So
angry.
don't you think you better get home before she finds out?
Well, could I come down and see Mickey
Don't
another
you
time?
ever come around here again, ever?
But...
Go on, go home, beat it before the bogeyman gets you. Should we meet again, I will not recognize your name. You can be sure what's gone before will be concealed. Your friends will never learn that once we were on easy terms.
And so they spent the night in the trees until the dawn came and the wolves went back.
Oh, but Daddy, we haven't finished the story yet.
Oh, Mummy will read you, Edward. I've got to go to work.
What, Richard, you didn't say.
Oh, darling, I'm sorry. I truly am. But I have to go and complete this merger. I'm doing this really for us. If I complete this merger, I promise you have more time. For both of you.
It's not me. It's Edward. You should spend more time with him. I don't want him growing away from you.
Daddy, how do you spell bogeyman?
Ask Mummy. Sorry, darling, mustache.
Bye, Daddy. Mummy, how do you spell bogeyman? Bogeyman.
Edward, wherever did you hear such a thing?
I'm trying to look it up.
Edward, there's no such thing. It's just a superstition. The sort of thing a silly mother might say to her son. The bogeyman will get you!
Will it get me?
No, Edward, I told you there's no such thing.
Does Eddie live here?
Pardon?
Can he come out to play, eh?
Mickey!
Eddie, I got Sammy's catapult. You coming out to play, eh?
Oh, isn't Mickey fantastic, Mum?
Do you go to the same school as Edward?
No.
We're blood brothers, aren't we,
Yeah,
Mickey?
we were born on the same day.
Come on, let's go.
Edward, it's time for bed.
But, Mummy, it's early.
No, I'm very sorry, but it's Edward's bedtime.
Mummy!
Very sorry.
Mummy!
Goodbye.
Mummy!
Edward, where did you meet that boy?
At his house.
And his second name is Johnstone, isn't it?
Yes. I think you're very, very mean.
Edward, I told you never to go with that boy. Where boys like that live.
But why?
Because you're not the same as him. You're not, do you understand?
No, I don't understand. And I hate you.
Edward, don't say that. Don't ever say that. What I'm doing is only because I love you. It's only for
No,
your
you
good.
don't. You don't. You don't love me. If you love me, you let me go out with him because he's my best friend. I like him more than you.
Edward, don't say that. Don't ever say that.
I will say it. I know what you are.
What? What?
You're a fuck off! Oh!
You see why I don't want you mixing with boys like that. You learn filth from them and behave like a horrible little boy, but you're not like them. You're not. You're my son. Mine, and you won't ever. Oh, my son. Oh, my beautiful, beautiful son. Edward, wait.
Come on! Bang! Bang! I gotcha, I shot ya, and you bloody know I did. I gotcha, I shot ya.
I stopped it with the Bentley.
Bentley? No, you liar! I got him! I got you, that's where! No, you're lying! But you know that if you cross your fingers, and if you count from 1 to 10, you can get up off the ground again. It doesn't matter, the old thing's just again. Come on! Come on!
My name is Elliot Ness, and lady, here's my card. I'm looking for one Al Capone. Mac, check out the backside, you check out the yard.
But pal, I've told ya, I ain't told.
Bang, bang! So, lady, can I use your telephone? Dr. Linda!
Know that if you cross your fingers,
And if you count from 1 to 10, you can get up off the ground again. It doesn't matter, the old thing's just a game.
When I say draw, you'd better grab that gun and maybe say a little prayer. 'Cause I'm the fastest drawer that man you ever saw. Call up your woman and say goodbye to her. 'Cause you know you're going right down there.
bang! Bang!
But you know that if you cross your fingers, and if you count from 1 to 10, you can get up off the ground again. It doesn't matter, the whole thing's just a game.
Hey, come on, me! Come on, me! Come on, yeah. Okay, now let's get him with the hand grenade.
Let's see him try to counterfeit.
He's a hotshot sergeant from the Night Brigade. He's never been known to miss.
Come on, give Daddy a kiss. No!
But you know that if you cross your fingers, and if you count from 1 to 10, you can get up off the ground again. It doesn't matter, the old thing's just a game.
Me name's Professor now, and he's for my old. He can destroy the hemisphere. I've primed it, I've timed it to explode. Unless he lets me out of here. No! Then I suggest you cover up your ears. Boom!
But you know that if you cross your fingers,
And if you count from 1 to 10,
You
can get up off the ground again. It doesn't matter, the old thing's just a game.
Wake up!
The old thing's just a game.
Sammy! Sammy!
Bang!
You're dead, you know you are. I got you standing near that car.
When you did, his hand was hid behind his back, his fingers crossed, and so he's not.
So you fuck off! You
said the F word, you're going to die. You'll go to hell and there you'll fry. Just like a fish in a chip shop, but only 25 million times harder than that.
Well, I'll use lot swear, so you'll all go to hell with him.
Now we won't, Linda.
Why?
Because when we swear, we cross our fingers. What? I crossed me fingers. No, you danger liar.
Leave him alone.
Why? What's you do about it if we don't?
I'll tell me mother why all the ciggies always disappear when you're in our house. And the half crowns.
Come on, gang. Let's go. We don't want to play with these anyway. They're just kids.
Get out.
Yeah, bang.
No,
bang.
No,
bang. Come on. Yeah.
Stop it. I hate them. Well, what's up?
I don't want to die.
Oh, but you have to, Mickey. Everybody does. Like your Twinny died, didn't he, when he was a baby? Yeah, look on the bright side of it, Mickey. If you die, you'll be with your Twinny again, won't you?
Yeah.
And, hey, Mickey, if you die, there's no school, is there?
And I don't care about the Sammy anyway. Look, he thinks no one knows he's got it, but I know where he hides it.
Let's go!
No. Come on, let's go get Eddie.
Who?
Come on, I'll show you. Eddie! Eddie!
My mummy says I haven't got to play with you anymore.
Well, me mummy says I haven't got to play with you anymore. But take no notice of mothers, they're soft. Come on, I got Linda with me. She's a girl, but she's all right.
Hello, Mickey.
Hi, Eddie. Hello, Linda.
Hi, Eddie. Look, we've got Sammy's egg gun.
Yeah, you can have a shot at a target in the park.
A Peter Pan.
Yeah, we always shoot at that, don't we, Linda?
Yeah, we try to shoot off his little thingy, don't we, Mickey?
Oh, but suppose we get caught by a policeman?
Take no notice. We've been caught loads of times, haven't we, Linda?
Yeah, hundreds of times, more than that.
Yeah, we say dead funny things to them, don't we, Linda?
So much funny things, don't we, Mickey?
Yeah, like when they ask what your name is, we say things like Adolf Hitler.
And Eddie, you know when they say something like, what do you think you're doing? We say something like, waiting for the 92 bus.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, come on, before your ma sees you.
All right.
Let's go! Edward? Edward? Edward!
There's gypsies in the wood and they've been watching you. They're gonna take your baby away. There's gypsies in the wood and they've been calling you. Can Edward please come out to play? Please can he come with us and play? Oh, you know the devil's got your number. You know he's gonna find ya. You know he's right behind ya. He's staring through your windows, he's creeping down the hall.
For God's sake, Jennifer, I told you on the phone, he'll probably just be outside playing somewhere.
Where?
Outside somewhere with friends.
I don't want you out playing.
Edward can take
I
Evans.
don't care, I don't care.
Oh, for God's sake, Jennifer, you call me home from work in the middle of the day just to say you haven't seen him for an hour. Perhaps we should be talking about getting you something for your nerves.
There's nothing wrong with my nerves, Richard. It's this place, Richard. I don't want to stay here anymore. I want to move.
Jen, how many times have we been over this? My work is here. The factory is
It doesn't
here.
have to be someplace far away. Richard, we just need to move away because if we don't, then I feel something terrible will happen, something bad.
Look, Jen, what is this thing you're so frightened of,
It's these people that Edward has started mixing with.
No.
Can't you see how he's drawn to them and they're drawing him away from me?
Oh, I really do think you should see a doctor.
I don't need to see a doctor, Richard. I just need to move away from here because I'm frightened. I'm frightened for Edward.
Frightened of what, woman?
I'm frightened of...
The shoes upon the table and a spider's been killed. Someone broke the looking glass. A full moon shining, and the salt's been spilled. You're walking on pavement cracks, don't know what's gonna come to pass. Well, you know the devil's got your number. He's gonna find ya. You know he's right behind ya. He's staring through your windows, he's creeping down the hall.
Miss. I missed. Missed. I missed.
We're not playing with this no more.
Why?
'Cause it gets broke if you use it too much.
Well, then what are we going to do now, Mickey?
I don't know.
Oh, I do.
What?
Let's throw some stones through them windows.
Oh, I dare you, Linda, I dare you.
I will.
Well, I will too. I'm not scared either. Are you, Eddie?
Yeah, you said he's scared.
No, he's not. No, he's not. Hi, Eddie.
Well, no. No. I'm not scared at all, actually, no.
Right, then on the count of 3, we all throw it together. 1, 2, 3.
My mother caught it, Lee. She put it in a teapot to make a cup of tea, and what do you think you're doing?
Waiting for the 92 bus.
He's not with us.
Ma'am.
No, he's definitely with us. What's your name, son?
Adolf Hitler.
Annie was about to commit a serious crime, love. Now, do you understand that? You don't want to end up in court again, do you? That's exactly what'll happen if I have any more trouble from one of yous. I warned you last time, didn't I, Mrs. Johnstone, about your Sammy? Well, there'll be no more bloody warnings from now on. If you keep him in order, it'll be the courts for you, or worse. Won't it? Yes, it will.
Maybe someday we'll move away and start all over again in some new place where they don't know my face and nobody's heard of my name, where we can begin again, feel we can win, and then maybe.
And as I said, it was more of a prank. Surely, Mr. Lyons, I just dug his pocket money if I was you. But one more thing I might say, if you don't mind me saying as well. I'm not sure I'd let him hang with the likes of them in the future. Make sure he keeps with his own kind. He's a good lad. Aren't you, Adolf? Good night, sir.
Edward. Actually, Edward, I was wondering, how would you like to move to a new house?
Why?
Well, various reasons. Actually, Mummy's not been very well lately, and we thought perhaps a move out somewhere towards the country might... Do you think you'd like that?
Well, I want to stay here.
Well, you think about it, old chap.
Hello, Mrs. Johnstone, how are you?
What?
Oh, I'm sorry, is there something wrong?
No, I just, I'm not used to having kids inquiring about me health. I'm very well, and you, Master Lyons?
Oh, I'm well.
Yeah, you look it. You look very well. Does your mother look after you?
Of course.
No, listen, Eddie, I told you not to come around
Well, I
here
know,
again.
I just wanted to see
No,
Mickey.
no, it's best
Oh, I
if
really
you
won't be
don't.
coming around here again, ever. We're moving away.
Oh, well, look at you.
Well, I'd much rather stay here.
Would you? When are you going?
Tomorrow.
Oh. So we really won't see you again then, will we?
No.
Oh, what's up?
I don't want to go. I want to stay here where my friends are, where Mickey is.
Come here. Now, don't you be soft. You'll probably love it in your new home. We meet lots of new friends, and in no time at all, you'll forget Mickey ever existed.
No, I won't ever forget.
If you want to stay, and me, I've been trying to leave for years. We're all right au pair, you and me, aren't we?
Well, why don't you, Mrs. Johnston? Why don't you move and buy a house near us?
Just like that?
Yes.
Hey.
Yes?
Would you like a picture of Mickey to take with you so you can remember him?
Yes, please.
See that? He was just a young thing when that was taken.
And is that you, Mrs. Johnston?
Yeah.
Can I really have this?
Yeah, but keep it a secret, just between you and me, all right, Eddie?
Oh, of course.
Got up the girls and you start dancing.
Pardon?
Nothing. Mickey, come say goodbye to Eddie. He's moving.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Well, Edward, how'd you like it here?
It's very nice.
Edward, look at the lovely trees and the lovely cows. You're going to like it very much here, aren't you?
Yes. Are you feeling better now, Mummy?
Much better, darling. Look at the lovely birds. Look at the lovely black and white one.
No, don't look at that one. Don't look at that. It's a magpie. Never, ever, ever look at one magpie. It's one for sorrow and two for joy.
Edward, that's just stupid superstition.
No, it's not. Mickey told me.
I think we can forget the silly things that Mickey said.
I'm going inside. I want to read.
Edward, wait. No.
Children take time to adapt to new surroundings. No, he'll be right as rain in a few days. He won't even remember he wants to live somewhere else.
Yes.
Does Eddie live here, eh?
Eddie? I'm afraid Eddie doesn't live here now.
Oh, yeah.
Goodbye.
Do you know where he lives now?
Pardon?
See, I had some money and I was going to go on the bus and see him. Where does he live now?
I'm afraid I've no idea.
It's somewhere in the country, isn't
Look,
it?
I honestly don't know, and I'm rather busy. Goodbye.
No kids out on the street today. I could be living on the moon. Maybe everybody packed their bags and moved away on this long, long, long Sunday afternoon. Just killing time and kicking cans around. Try to remember jokes I knew. I tell them to myself, but they're not funny since I found gonna be a long, long, long Sunday afternoon. My best friend always had sweets to share. He knew every word in the dictionary. He was clean, neat and tidy from Monday till Friday. I wish that I could be like, wear clean clothes, talk properly, like, do some Zenist study like my friend. My friend, my best friend, he could swear like a soldier. You'd laugh till you died at the stories he told you. He was untidy from Monday to Friday. I wish that I could be like, kick a ball and climb a tree like, run around with dirty knees like my friend. My friend. Seems like everybody stayed in bed. Or maybe I woke up too soon. Am I the last survivor? Is everybody dead? On this long, long, long Sunday afternoon.
Oh, bright new day, we're going away. Where are we going? We're starting all over again. Oh, bright new day, we're going away. Where nobody's heard of my name.
Another rock person, understand.
Where we can begin again, feel we can win, and then live just like living should be. Got a new situation, a new destination, and no reputation. Follow with me.
What is it now?
We're getting out, we're moving now. We're starting all over again. Hey, we're leaving this mess for our new address. 65 Selma's LA. What's it like there, man?
Country, Mom.
The air is so pure you get drunk just by breathing, and washing stays clean on the line. And there's space for the kids cause the garden's so big it would take you a week just to reach the far side. Come on, Sammy, Mickey, we've all got to help. Would you excuse us? We've got to pack, we're moving away. What did you say?
They're moving away. Praise the Lord, he has delivered us at last.
Oh my gosh, they're getting out. They're moving out. Life won't be the same as in the past.
And I can tell you one more thing to know. I can safely predict a short drop in the crime rate.
It'll be calm and peaceful around here.
Exactly. And now I might even get paid, what is my fate?
And you'll see graffiti will soon disappear. Just pack up the bag, we're leaving the rag. The waggy water catches doors that never close. The two-legged chair, the carpet's so bare, you wouldn't see it if it wasn't for the hose. Now that we're moving, now that we're improving, let's just wash our hands of this lot. For it's no longer fitting for me to be sitting on a sofa I know for a fact was knocked off. We know what to do! We might get a car, we are Laniado, and go driving out to the sands. And at the weekend, a gentleman friend might take me dancing to the local band. We'll have a front room, and if it should happen that His Holiness flies in from Rome, he'll He'll sit there with me, eating toast, drinking tea, in a sort of surroundings to remind him of home.
Whoa, it's the country, isn't it, ma'am?
We'll be alright out here, son, away from the muck and the dirt and the bloody trouble. I could just dance, come here. Alright, new day, we're going away. We're starting all over again. Alright, new day, we're going away. Where nobody's heard of our name. What are you laughing at?
I'm not laughing. I'm smiling. I've never seen you so happy.
Well, I am happy now. Where are the others?
They're over there in that field.
Sammy, get off that cow before I kill you.
What has our Donna Marie stepped into? Sammy, that cow with the bull, come here, the lot of you. Where we can begin again, feel we can win, and then live just like living should be. Got a new situation, a new destination, a new reputation following me.
We're getting out. We're moving out. We're going away. Getting out today.
We're getting out today.
We're moving, 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 moving out. We're going away. All right, new day.
The house we got was lovely, the neighbours are a treat. They sometimes fight on Saturday night, but never in the week.
What time do you call this kind of luck bag? Time I got shot at you. Oh.
Since I pay me bills on time, the milkman insists I call him Joe.
Call me Joe.
Brings me bread and eggs, says I've got legs like Marilyn Monroe. Sometimes he takes me dancing. Takes me dancing. I know our Sammy burnt the school down, but it's very easily done if the teacher lets the silly gets play with magnesium. Thank God he only got probation. The judge was old and slow.
I'm old and slow.
Though it was kind of him, so I reminded him of Marilyn Monroe.
And can I take you dancing? I would love to take you dancing.
So our Mickey's just turned 14. You know he's at that age when you mention girls are courting, he flies into a
Shut
rage.
up about me, mother!
He's got a thing for taking blackheads out, and he thinks that I don't know that he dreams all night of girls who look like Marilyn Monroe. He's even started dancing, secret dancing. As for the rest, they've flown the nest, got married, moved away. Aunt Donna Marie's already got 3. She's a bit like me that way. As for that other child of mine, I haven't seen for years, although I pray each day he'll be okay, not like Marilyn Monroe.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes, that's right. You're dancing. That's right. You're dancing. See, Edward, it's easy.
It is if you have anyone to practice with. Girls. In term time, we hardly ever see a girl, let alone dance with one.
Well, I'll give you more lessons when you're home for half term. Look, Daddy's out front with the car. Have you got all your bags?
Yes, Mummy, they're all in the boot.
Look after yourself, my love.
Mummy, stop fussing. You're going to make me late.
Well, we have had a good time this holiday, haven't we?
We always do.
And we're safe here, aren't we?
Mummy, what are you on about? Sometimes I...
Well, that's Daddy getting impatient. Bye-bye, Edward.
Bye, Ma.
I'll see you in half term, darling.
Come on, Mick, you're gonna be late.
I'm not.
You're gonna miss the bus.
I won't.
Well, you miss Linda. She'll be waiting for you.
Well, I don't want to see her. What do I want to see her for?
Oh, you've only been talking about it in your sleep for the past week.
I never...
Oh, my sweet darling,
That was a line from the school play.
Okay, I believe you. Now go on, are you going?
Hi, Mickey.
Oh, is that what I forgot? You're waiting for your mum to give you a big sloppy kiss.
I'm going. Wait for me, you.
Where are you going, Sammy?
The door.
Come on, if you're getting on, we've not got all day.
Ta-da, lads, be good both of you now. I'll make you a nice surprise for your tea.
Getting on, missus?
No.
Happy are you? Content at last? Wiped out what happened, forgotten the past. But you've got to have an ending now, a start's been made. No one gets off without the price being paid. No one can embark without the price being paid, yeah?
A four-penny scholar.
How old are
He's
you?
14. We both are. A four-penny scholar for me as well.
Same for me.
No, son.
What?
You're older than 14.
Sammy.
Short it. I'm 14, I want a four-penny scholar.
Do you know the penalty for trying to defraud the...
I'm not defrauding no one.
Hey, Billy, take the next left, will you? We got one for the cop shop here.
What? He didn't mean it, mister. Don't be soft. He's just joking. Tell him, Sammy. Tell him you're really 16. I'll lend you the rest of the fare.
Fuck off. Now move, you. Move. Give me the bag.
Sammy!
I said stop the bus. Come on, Mickey.
You stay where you are, Mickey. You've done nothing.
Sammy, put that away. It's still not too late. Is it, mister?
Mickey!
He's staying here.
No, Mark!
He'll get put away for this, you know, Mickey.
I know.
He's always been a soft get-go, Sammy.
I know.
You better not do anything soft like him.
I wouldn't.
You better not, or I wouldn't be in love with you anymore.
Shut up! You're always saying that.
No.
Yes, yeah. You bloody well said it at Ensemble yesterday.
Well, I was only telling you.
Yeah, and 500 others as well.
I don't care on those. I love you. I just love you.
Come on. We're half an hour late as it is.
You're doing very well here, aren't you, Lyons?
Yes, sir.
Talk of Oxbridge.
Yes, sir.
Getting rather big for your boots, aren't you?
No, sir.
No, sir. Yes, sir. I think you're a tyke, Lyons. The boys in your dorm say you wear a locket around your neck. Now, is that so?
Yes, sir.
Locket. A locket. This is a boys' school,
I
Lyons.
am a boy, sir.
Then you must behave like one. Now, give this locket to me.
No, sir.
No, sir. Am I to punish you, Lyons? Am I to have you flogged?
You can do exactly as you choose, sir. You can take a flying fucker to Rolling Donuts, but you shall not have my locket.
I am going to have you suspended!
Yes, sir.
So once in a while, I feel like maybe I'm too pretty for everybody. Why do you just me in the bed? I know, that's such a boy thing to do. I hate boys. I love boys. Boys love me too. Well, whatever. What's this?
And so we know then, don't we, that the Bodo Indian of the Amazon basin lives on a diet of...
Sir.
On a diet of...
Sir.
On a diet of what, Johnston? What? What? Exactly, lad, exactly. What?
I don't know.
You don't know? I told you 2 minutes ago, lad.
Leave him alone, won't you?
Oh, you just stay out of this, Mrs. It's got nothing to do with you. It's Johnston, not you.
Sir? Oh, shut up, Parkins, you boring little turd.
Oh, but you don't listen, do you, Johnston?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you do? Right, come out here in front of the class now, then. What is the staple diet of the Boro Indian of the Amazon basin?
Fish fingers.
Oh, just how yelled you up to get a job when you don't listen to anything.
It's boring, though.
Oh, it's you can't say it's boring when you can't get a job.
Yeah? Yeah, and it'll really help me get a job if I know what some sodden pygmies in Africa have for their dinner.
Shut up. Shut up.
Or did you think I was looking for a job in an African restaurant?
Okay. Out!
Oh, take
Something.
no notice, Mickey.
Get
I
out.
love you. I'll leave him alone, you big worm.
Oh, right, you as well.
I'm going.
Out.
I'm going.
You're both suspended.
Suspended? Suspended because of a locket?
Because I wouldn't let them have my locket.
Edward, may I see this locket?
Yeah, suppose if you want.
Where did you get this?
I can't tell you that, it's a secret.
Oh, I know it's from a girlfriend, isn't it?
Well...
Is there a picture in here?
Well, yes.
Is she beautiful? Can Mummy see? Let Mummy see your girlfriend. Edward, don't be
Can I
so...
have it back
Edward!
now? Please, Mummy. Mummy. Mummy, what is wrong?
Edward, when were you photographed with this woman?
What?
Edward, when? Tell me when. Edward!
That's not me, that's Mickey.
What?
Mickey. You remember my friend from when I was little? Look. That's Mickey there. And that's his mother, Mrs. Johnston. Why do you think it looked like me? Never looked a bit like Mickey.
No. No, I just...
Mummy, are you feeling all right? You're not ill again like you used to be, are you?
Edward, where did you get that locket?
I've told you.
Why do you wear it?
It's a secret.
But I'm your mother.
I know, I still can't tell you. Look, I'm gonna go up to my room. It's just a secret. Everyone has secrets. Don't you have secrets?
Did you really feel that you'd become secure? That time had brushed away the past? That there's no one by the window, no one knocking on your door? Did you believe that you were free at last? Free from the broken looking glass? Oh, the devil, he's still got your number. He's never far behind you. He always knows where to find you. And someone said they'd seen him walking past your door.
You didn't tell me it was going to be over a load of fields.
I didn't tell you nothing. I didn't ask you to come. You followed me.
Mickey, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. My foot's stuck, honest. Mickey, I think it might be more successful if you sort of put your arms around here. Oh, Mickey, be gentle!
Will you stop taking the piss out of me?
I'm not. I'm not.
Look, you can see the estate from up here.
Do we come all this way just to look at the bleeding estate? Mickey, we're 14.
Look!
What?
There's that lad looking out the window. I see him sometimes when I'm up here.
Oh, him? Oh, he's gorgeous, isn't he?
What?
He's lovely looking, isn't he?
All right, you told me once.
Well, he is. And what do you care if I think another fella's gorgeous, eh?
I don't.
You. I give up with you, Mickey Johnston. You get on my bleeding nerves. I'm off.
Linda, wait, Linda. Linda, I want to kiss you. And put my arms around you and kiss you and even fornicate with you. But I don't know how to tell you, cause me bum sticks out and me feet are too big and I got pimples and if I was like him, I'd know all the right words.
If I was like him, I'd know some real birds apart from those in my dreams and in magazines. Just look at his hair.
His hair's dark and wavy, mine's mousy to fair.
Mine's the color of gravy.
Each part of his face is in just the right place.
Is he laughing at me, at my nose? Did he notice
I should wear a brace
that I've got halitosis?
When nature picked on me, she chose to stick on me.
Eyes that don't match
and ears that stick out. She picked the wrong batch when she handed mine out. And then she attacked me with permanent acne.
I wish I was a bit like, wish that I could score a hit like, and be just a little bit like that guy. That guy.
Oh, I wish that I could be like, just a little less like me, like the sort of guy I see, like that guy. That guy. Hey, here's the ciggy.
Oh, I don't smoke actually, but I can go and get you some if you like.
Are you soft? A blood brother.
Mickey?
Eddie?
Hey! Well, shag the vicar. What are you laughing at?
You! Sounds dead funny swearing in that posh voice.
What posh voice?
That one.
Wait, where do you live?
Over there, just over near the hill.
No, I live right up there. Now go. Was that
Linda?
No.
You remember Linda?
Is she your girlfriend?
Yeah, she's one of them.
One of
Have you got a girlfriend?
Me? No.
Haven't you?
Well, look, you seem to have rather a lot of them. So, you think you might maybe share one with me? You know.
The truth is that you haven't even got one girlfriend.
Wait, but Linda, you
I
said
know.
that...
And, well, she's not. I mean, she would be. She even says she loves me all over the place. It's just, like, dead difficult.
What?
Like, knowing what to say.
Oh, but you must.
I know that. And every time I see you, I promise myself I'm going to say something, but the words just disappear.
You mustn't let them
Then what
go.
do I say?
Look, it's easy. I've read about it. Look, next time you see Linda, you stare her straight in the eye and you say, Linda, I love you. I want you. The very core of my being is longing for you. My loins are burning for you. Let me lay my weary head between your warm breasts. And then, Mickey, her voice may appear somewhat husky and her eyes may seem half closed as she pleads with you, oh, be gentle with me. Be gentle.
Shit.
Look, it's easy. We can see how it's done at the Isoldo for 1 week only, Nymphomaniac Nights, and Swedish au pairs, eh?
I'll have to go get some money.
No, I've got some. I'll lend it to
sorry,
you.
my mom will give it to me. Come on.
All right, quick, before my ma sees. She's off her beam, my ma.
Did you really feel that you'd become secure and that the past was tightly locked away? Did you really feel that you would never be found? Did you forget you got some debts to pay? Did you forget about the reckoning day? Oh, the devil, he's still got your number. He's moving down the street from you. Someone said he wants to speak to you. Someone said they'd seen him leaning on your door.
Ma'am, look, it's Eddie.
Hey, isn't it fantastic? We're neighbors again.
Eddie lives up on the hill and he's my best friend again. Ma'am, can we have a quid to go to the pictures?
Yeah, it's in the
There, thank you.
sidewalk.
Mwah. You look very well, Mrs. Johnston.
Am I? Do you, still keep the locket I gave you?
Absolutely. Look.
Oh, look at that.
Ma'am, can I bring Eddie back here afterward for coffee?
Yeah, go on, enjoy yourselves, but don't be too late, will you?
Come on.
Wait, what's the film you're gonna see?
Oh, what?
What film?
Oh, it's Dr.
Zhivago.
Magnificent 7.
Dr. Zhivago's Magnificent 7.
yeah, it's a double bill.
I see. And where's it on?
Oh, the Ensemble.
The Asaldo. That's funny because when I was passing the Asaldo this morning, they were showing Nymphomaniac Nights and Swedish Au Pairs, was it?
Yes, yeah. It's just the trailers, honest. It's a documentary and
a travelogue.
The travelogue
About Sweden.
Did the pair of you really think I was born yesterday?
No, it is. It's a travelogue.
Yeah, showing all the bends and curves of Sweden. Now go on, you randy little sods. Before I throw a bucket of water over the pair of you. I don't know about coffee, you're better off with bromides.
She's fantastic, your ma.
She's a fucking head case. Come on.
All right.
Hello.
How long have you lived here?
A few years.
And are you always going to follow me?
We've a reality I didn't follow.
Don't lie! You gave him that locket, didn't you? He never takes it off, you know. You're very clever, aren't you?
I thought I'd never see him again. I wanted him to have a picture of me, even though he'd never know.
Oh, afraid he might eventually have forgotten. You know there's no chance of that. After we moved, he talked less and less of you and your family, and I started... Just for a time, I came to believe he was actually mine.
He is yours.
No, I took him, but I never made him mine. Does he know?
What?
Have you told?
Of course not.
Even when he was a tiny baby, I'd see him looking straight at me, and I'd think he knows. You have ruined me. You will not ruin Edward, though. Is it money you want?
What?
I'll get it for you if you'll move away from
Look,
here.
I don't.
How much?
Nothing.
How much? Thousands. I'm talking about thousands if you want it, and think what you could do with money like that.
Spend it! I bought more junk and trash, that's all. I don't want your money. I've made a life out here. It's not much of one, maybe, but I've made it. I'm staying. You go if you want it.
I would, but there's no point. You just follow me again.
I'm not following you!
Wherever I go, you'll always be there, just behind me, always and forever and ever, like a shadow. Unless I can make you go, but you won't. So...
You know what?
Are you mad? I'm constantly I meant go! I can't
High up on the hill, the mad woman lives. Never ever eat the sweet she gives. Throw them away and tell your dad. High up on the hill, there's a woman gone mad. Mad woman living on the hill. If she catches your eye, then you never will grow any further, your teeth will go bad. High up on the hill, there's a woman gone mad.
Naked knockers with nipples.
Playing tennis. Tennis with tits. Will Wimbledon ever be the same?
Tits.
Tits. Tits. Tits. Tits. A lovely way to spend an evening.
Please, you idiot. Oh, come on then, Dango, what are you doing in town?
We've been undergoing a remarkable celluloid experience.
We've been the pictures.
Mr. Bus, so have we. What'd you go see?
Oh, it was
Bridge over the River Kauai.
Yeah, we've seen that. We went to go see Nymphomaniac Night instead.
You what?
And Swedish Au Pairs. Oh, such a then I'm going.
Stop laughing. Remember, Eddie's still a head case. Shut up.
Whoa! Tits! 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 Tits!
And what the bloody hell do you think you're doing?
Adolf
down.
Hitler!
All right, names. What's your name, son?
Waiting for the 92 bus!
Oh my God, look!
Go!
There's a few bob in your pocket. And you got good friends, and it seems that summer's never coming to an end. Young, free, and innocent, you haven't got a care, apart from deciding on the clothes you're gonna wear. The streets turned into paradise. The radio's singing dreams. You're innocent. Immortal. You're just 15. And who dare tell the lambs in spring what fate the later seasons bring? Who'd tell the girl in the middle of the pair the price she'll pay for just being there? But leave them alone. Let them go and play. They care not for what's at the end of the day, for what is to come, for what might have been. Life has no ending when you're sweet 16. And your friends are with you to talk away the night, or until Mrs. Wong switches off the chippy light. Then there's always the corner and the street lamps glare, and another hour to spend with your friends. With her, to share your last cigarette and your secret dream at the midnight hour at 17. It's just another ferry boat, a trip to the beach, but anything is possible. The world's within your reach, and you don't even notice the broken bottles in the sand, the oil in the water, and you can't understand how living could be anything other than a dream. When you're young, free, and innocent, and just 18. And only if the three of them could stay like that forever. And only if we could predict no changes in the weather. And only if we didn't live in life as well as dreams. And only if we could stop and be forever just 18.
Well, hello, sweetie pie. Looking for a good time? 10 to 7. A good time? 10 to 7. It was a joke. Okay, I mean, I know it was a lousy joke, but you could have at least gone into hysterics. Oh, that's hysterics?
Where's Mickey?
You must be working overtime.
Oh, right.
Hey, what's wrong with you, misery?
I go away to university tomorrow.
Tomorrow? You didn't say.
No, I know. I think I've been pretending if I didn't say it, the day would never come. Hey, can I write to you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, if you want.
Would Mickey mind?
Why should he?
Come on. 'Cause you're his girlfriend.
I'm not.
Oh, you mean he still hasn't asked you yet?
No. I mean, for his sake, I hope he never has to ask me to marry him. He'll be a pensioner before the time he gets around to it.
If I was him, I would have asked you years ago.
Well, I know you would have, because you're soft you are.
If I could stand inside his shoes, I'd say, how can I compare thee to a summer's day?
Go away.
I'd take a page in all the papers, I'd announce it on the news. If I was the guy, if I was in his shoes. If I was him, I'd buy you flowers and I'd ask you to dance. We'd while away the hours making future plans for rainy days and country lanes and trips to the sea. I'd just tell you that I love you if it was me. But I'm not saying a word. I'm not saying I care, though I would like you to know that I'm not saying a word. I'm not saying I care, though I would like you to know. If I was him, I'd have to tell you what I've kept in my heart, that even if we had to live some worlds apart, there would not be a day in which I'd not think of you. If I was him, if I was him, that's what I'd do. But I'm not saying a word. I'm not saying I care, though I would like you to know that I'm not saying a word. No, I'm not saying I care, though I would like you to know. But I'm not.
What?
Mickey. Mickey!
Hi, Ed. Lind.
Where you been, Mick?
I had to do overtime. I hate that sudden place.
Look, Mickey, I go away to university tomorrow.
What? You didn't say.
No, I know, but I'm going to come back for Christmas, which is in 3 months, right? Now, you wouldn't want me to wait all that time in suspense, now, would you?
What are you on about?
Would you talk to Linda, please?
Eddie.
Go on, go on.
Hi.
I'm doing you a favor.
Linda, the thing is, Linda, I've... For Christ's sakes, Linda, will you go out with me?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I suppose I'd better, come here.
Oh my God, you'd take your time getting going, but once you start, there's no stopping you.
Yeah. Where are you going?
What, me? Oh, got a pact for tomorrow.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, see you Christmas then, I guess. Listen, Eddie, listen. Between now and then, I'll do loads of overtime, so Christmas party will be on me, right?
Right. It's a deal. See you then, Mick.
See you, Ed.
Thanks, Eddie.
Yeah. Thanks.
It was one day in October when the sun began to fade, and winter broke the promise that summer had just made. It was one day in October when the rain came falling down, and someone said the bogeyman was seen around the town.
Mick, you're gonna be late. I don't want you getting the sack and spending your days idling around like a Sammy.
Ma'am.
What?
Ma'am.
Come on.
Listen, ma'am. Ma'am, Linda's pregnant.
Oh. Do you love her?
Yeah.
And when's the wedding?
We talked about a month. Before Christmas, anyway.
Ma'am, can we stay here for a bit? Are you mad?
At you? No. Some people would get IV. No, I'm not mad, son. I'm just thinking. You really haven't had much of a life with me, have you?
Don't be stupid, Ma. Of course I have. You're great. You really are. Listen, I better get going. They started laying people off at the other factory. But, ta-da, Mom, and thanks, eh?
Take a letter, Miss Jones, quote, I regret to inform you that owing to circumstances quite beyond our control, it's a premature retirement for the surplus to requirement. I'm afraid it's a sign of the times, Miss Jones, an unfortunate sign of the times. Take a letter, Miss Jones, due to the world situation, the shrinking pound, the global slump,
and the price of oil.
I'm afraid we must fire you, we no longer require you. It's only a sign of the times, Miss Jones, a most miserable sign of the times.
Michael Johnston. Whenever you're ready, sir.
Take a letter, Miss Jones, of course we'll let the workforce know when inflation's been defeated and recession is no more. And for the moment we suggest you don't become too depressed, as it's only a sign of the times, Miss Jones.
A peculiar sign of the times.
Take a letter, Miss Jones, my dear Miss Jones, we like to thank you. Many years of splendid service, etc., blah, blah, blah. You've been a perfect puppet, yes, that's right, Miss Jones, you've got it. It's only a sign of the times, Miss Jones, it's just another sign of the times.
Dry your eyes, Miss Jones, it's not as bad as it seems. You get used to being idle in a year or two. Unemployment's such a pleasure, these days they call it leisure. It's just another sign of the times, Miss Jones, it's just another sign of the times.
There's a young man on the street, Miss Jones, he's walking round in circles. He's old before his time, but still too young to know. Don't look at him, don't cry though, this living on the gyro is just another sign of the times. Miss Jones, it's just another sign of the times. Miss Jones, it's just another sign of the times.
Guess who?
Father Christmas.
Mickey! Merry Christmas! Hey, what's wrong? I'm back! Where's the action? The booze! The Christmas parties, the music and the birds! Hey, come on, what's wrong?
Nothing. How's university?
Oh, Mickey, it is fantastic. I haven't been to so many parties in my life. Oh, and there are so many tremendous people. And you'll meet them, Mick. Some of them are Baz and Ronnie and Claire, and lots of them. They've come down for New Year's, for the party. Mick, it is just great.
Good, good.
Hey, come on. It's Christmas. We were supposed to do everything together. How's Linda?
She's okay.
All right, then. Come on, let's go. Come on, then.
Come on, where?
Hey, Mickey, what is wrong?
You. You're a dickhead. See, there's very little to celebrate, Eddie, since you left. I've been walking around all day, every day, just trying to find a job.
What about the job you had?
It disappeared. You know something? I bleeding hated that job. Standing there all day, never doing nothing but put cardboard box together. I used to get terrified I'd have to do it for the rest of my life. But after 3 months of nothing, Ed, of the same answer from everywhere, nothing down for you, I'd crawl back to that job for half the pay and double the hours. Just making up boxes it was, but after being fucked off from everywhere, it seemed... I don't know, it seemed like it was paradise.
Why is a job so important? Like if I didn't have a job, I'd say, sod it, draw the doll, live like a bohemian, tilt my hat to the world and say, screw you! So you're not working. Why is it so important?
You don't understand anything, do you? I don't wear a hat I can tilt at the world.
If this is about money, look. I have got money. Lots of it. Let's go get Linda and celebrate. Come on.
No, I don't want your money.
Some.
Stuff it. Fuck, just do me a favor, Eddie, and piss off,
Look,
will
I
you?
thought we were always supposed to stick together. Blood brothers, weren't we?
That was just kid stuff, Eddie. But I suppose you still are a kid, aren't you?
Oh, I am exactly the same age as you.
Yeah, but you're still a kid. And I wish I could be as well, Eddie. I wish I could still believe in all that blood brother stuff, but I can't. Right? Because, well, no one was watching. I grew up. And you didn't because you didn't have to. And I don't blame you, Eddie. In your shoes, I'd be the same. I'd still be able to be a kid, but I'm not in your shoes. I'm in these. Looking at you and you make me sick, right? That was all just kid stuff, and I don't want to be reminded of it. So just take yourself away. Go and see your friends and celebrate, right? Go. Go beat it before I hit you.
Mickey. Linda. Linda! Hello, Linda.
Hi, Eddie.
Hey, why haven't you called to see me?
I heard you had friends I didn't want to butt in.
Oh, you'd never be butting in, and you know it. I wouldn't care if I never saw those friends again if I could be with you.
Eddie.
Look, I'm offering. All we need is someone to keep the eye out for us. You won't even be where the action is. Look at you. What have you got? Nothing. Like me, Mum. Where are you taking your tot for New Year? Nowhere.
Look, you might as well know if I'm not going to see you again. I've always loved you. You must have known that.
We don't use the Schützes. They're just frighten us. Everyone behaves when they see a Schütze. You won't even be where the action is. Just keep the eye out for us.
I'm sorry.
50 quid, Mickey. 50 quid for an hour's work. Just think where you could take Linda if you had cash like that.
Oh, God, I'm sorry, Linda.
It's all right. I suppose I always loved you in a way.
Then marry me.
Didn't Mickey tell you? Eddie, we got married 2 weeks before you came home. I'm expecting a baby.
50 notes?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Great. And cheer up, will you? It's New Year.
Hey, come on, guys. You're supposed to be helping us with the booze. Come on.
I'll see you, Eddie. Happy New Year.
Linda.
Oh, Mickey, coming in?
Look, I'll be back about 8. And listen, get dressed up. I'm taking you out.
What?
We're going dancing. Right? And then we're going to go for a slap-up meal, and tomorrow you can go into town and buy all new clothes.
Oh, yeah. And where's the money coming from?
I'm just doing some work.
What?
Nothing. Just don't argue, right? I'm doing some work, and then I'm taking
Is
you
that
out.
your Sammy?
Just shut up, Linda. Just be ready at 8.
Oh, Mickey!
Right?
Mickey, no!
Shoes upon the table, and a joker in the pack. The dealer's dealt the cards, and he won't take them back. There's a black cat stalking and a woman who's afraid that there's no getting off without the price being paid.
Don't piss about with me, pal. I said give. This ain't a toy, you know. We're not playing games. You don't get up again if one of these hits you.
Sammy.
Now I said listen to me.
Sammy.
I said, what are you doing? Stop. Hey, don't you fucking touch that. I said listen.
There's a man lies bleeding on a garage floor.
Quick, get in the house and bolt the fucking door.
Maybe if you counted 10 and kept your fingers crossed, it would all be just a game and no one would have lost.
You shot him. You shot him. I know I bloody did. You shot him. You shot him. Move. I'm going to get this hit.
Mickey? Mickey, is that you?
Fuck.
Mickey? Mickey, what's wrong? Mickey?
Step away, ma'am.
Mickey, what did you do? Mickey, please. Wait, Mickey. I've ironed him a shirt.
The jury found him guilty, set him down for 7 years. Though he acted like they gave him life, he couldn't stop the tears. And when we went to visit him, he didn't want to know. It seems like jail sent him off the rails like Marilyn Monroe. His mind's gone dancing, can't stop dancing. They showed him to a doctor, and after routine tests, a prescription note the doctor wrote for the chronically depressed. And now the tears have stopped, he sits and counts the days to go. He treats his ills with daily pills like Marilyn Monroe. They stop his mind from dancing, stop it dancing.
What are you doing?
What? I'm taking me tablets.
Mickey, I told you those are just junk. Okay, they're just junk. You'll be home soon. You should get off them.
Why? I
No,
need
Mickey,
to take...
listen
No,
to-
no, 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 no. He said... The doctor, he said, didn't he?
What did the doctor say?
He said about me nerves and how I get depressed and I need to take these because they make me better.
Oh, Mickey, I get depressed. I don't take those. You don't need
Leave
them.
me alone. Will you? I'm not well. I can't cope with things. The doctor said, didn't he? I'm not well. Leave me alone.
With grace for good behavior, got out before his time. The family and the neighbors told him he was looking fine. Though he's feeling 15 years older, and his speech is rather slow. And the neighbors said you would think he was dead, like Marilyn Monroe. No cause for dancing, no more dancing.
Ma'am?
Oh, Linda. Linda, where have you been? He's been out for months and he's still on those bloody pills. He needs a job. You two need a place of
Ma'am,
your
that's
own.
why I'm late. I've been to see, we're moving at the end of the month.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, we got our own place, and I think I've got Mickey a job.
Thank God. But listen, how did you manage to do that?
It don't matter, Mum. Did you get that Sarah from school?
Oh, yeah, she's in bed. But listen, Linda, who?
Not important. Mum, isn't this great? Mum, if we're living on our own and he's working, he can get better and he can get off those frickin' things,
Yeah, but listen, Linda. Who
You
was
don't
it?
know him, Mum. He's on the housing committee. He's just a friend. Mickey? Mickey, come on, you'll be late.
Linda, where's me?
Here's your lunch. Sandwiches are in there. Mickey, what are you looking for?
You know what I'm looking for.
Mickey, listen to
Linda,
me.
where me pills gone?
Don't need your pills.
Linda.
Mickey, you're working now.
Linda,
We're living
give
on
them to me.
You promised.
I know I promised, but I tried to do without them. I did last week. I tried. By dinner time, I was shaking and sweating so much I couldn't even work. That's all there is to it. I need them. Now give.
Is that it then? Are you just gonna stay on them forever?
Linda.
Mickey,
We've managed to sort ourselves out this far, okay? But what is the use?
Do you really think I'm stupid, Linda?
What?
I haven't sorted out anything. Not the job, nothing else, nothing. It used to be just sweets and ciggies you gave me because I had none of my own, right? Now it's a job and an house. I'm not stupid, Linda. I haven't sorted out anything. It's been you and Councillor Eddie Lyons. Now give me my pills. I need them.
What about what I need? Mickey, I need you, and I love you, Mickey, but not when you've got them inside you, Mickey. When I take those things, I can't even see you.
That's why I take them, right? So I can be invisible. Now give.
There's a girl inside the woman who's waiting to get free. She's washed 1,000,000 dishes. She's always making tea.
Can I speak to Councillor Lyons, please?
There's a girl inside the woman and the mother she became, and a half-remembered song comes to her lips again.
Hi, Eddie, it's me. Could I talk to you? Yeah, I remember.
The girl would sing the melody, but the woman stands in doubt and wonders what the price would be for letting the young girl out.
It's just a light romance. It's nothing cruel. They laid no plans. How it came, who can explain? Just said hello, and foolishly they gazed. They should have gone their separate ways.
Hi.
Miss.
It's just the same old song. Nothing cruel, nothing wrong. It's just two fools who know the rules, but break them all to grasp at half a chance to play their parts in a light romance. Living on the never, never, constant as the changing weather, never sure who's at the door, or the price you're gonna have to pay. It's just a secret glance across a room, a touch of hands that part too soon, the same old tune that always plays and lets them dance as friends, then stand apart as the music ends. Living on the never, never, constant as the changing weather, never sure who's at the door, or the price you're gonna have to pay.
Linda! Linda! Linda!
Mickey! Mickey, no!
There's a man gone mad in the town tonight. He's gonna shoot somebody down. There's a man gone mad, lost his mind tonight. There's a madman There's a madman running round and round. Now you know the devil's got your number. He's running right beside you. He's screaming deep inside you. And someone said he's calling your number.
Mickey?
There's a madman.
Eddie.
There's a madman.
Town hall.
There's a madman.
Eddie Lyons!
There's a madman. There's a madman. There's a madman. There's a madman running round and round. Now you know the devil's got your number. He's running right beside you. Oh, he's screaming deep inside you. And someone said he's calling your number up today, 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 today.
Now, if I were to agree with Councillor Smith, you mustn't hold that against me. For in this instance, yes, I do agree with him. You're right, Bob, quite right. There is light at the end of the tunnel. None of us would argue with you on that score. But what we would question is this.
Stay where you are!
Hello, Mickey.
I stopped taking the pills.
Oh.
I started thinking again, right? Just get her out of here, mister, now! I had to start thinking again, Eddie, because there was one thing left in my life. Just one thing, Eddie, Linda, and I wanted to keep her so I stopped taking the pills. It was too late, wasn't it? Do you know who told me about you and Linda, Eddie, your mother? She came to the factory
I don't know what
and she told me.
Linda and I are just friends.
Friends? Friends, I could kill you! We were friends, weren't we? Blood brothers, wasn't it? Remember? Yes, then how come you got everything and I got nothing? Hey, Eddie. Friends. I've been thinking again, Eddie. You and Linda were friends, weren't you? When she first got pregnant, does my child belong to you as well as everything else? Does she, Eddie?
No,
does she?
for God's sake!
Listen, son. I've got armed marksmen with me, but if you do exactly as I say, we won't need to use them, will we? Now listen, Michael. Put down the gun. Just put the gun down, son.
What am I doing, Ed? I thought I was going to shoot you. I can't even do that. I don't even know if the thing's loaded.
Mickey? Mickey, don't shoot him, son!
What's that woman doing?
Get that woman away.
Sam, you get out of here now!
Mickey's your brother! You're his twin brother, and I couldn't afford to keep both of you, and his mom couldn't have kids, and I'm sorry, I agreed to give one of you away. I'm so sorry, Mickey.
You! Why didn't you give me away, eh? I could have been him. I could have been him!
Nobody move. It's all right. It's all over. Just stay where you are.
And do we blame superstition for what came to pass? Or could it be what we the English have come to know as class? Did you ever hear the story of the Johnstone twins? As like each other as two new pins, how one was kept and one given away. How they were born and they died on the self-same day.
Tell me it's not true. Say it's just a story. Something on the news. Tell me it's not true. Though it's here before me. Say it's movie from years ago. Of an old movie with Marilyn Monroe. Say it's just some clown to players in the limelight and bring the curtain down. Say it's just two clowns who couldn't get their lines right. Say it's just a show on the radio that we can turn over and start again. That we can turn over, it's only again. Tell me it's not true. Say I only dreamed it, and morning will come soon.